Merry Christmas!
So tell me about these lights.
All right, so we've got probably over 20,000 bulbs strung in the trees. I figure, if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. And in this case, right is weird. And that's a lot of lights. Um, I Merry Christmas! So, for me, I spend a couple $100 on the lights, but I try to make them unique. I try to make them stand out. Most people do the displays all kind of the same. I like to go high and go big. So, I figure if I can make my house look like an airport landing strip, why not? So just each year it's a little different. I don't have like a set plan. I don't work with any kind of diagramming or anything like that. I just kind of go with what feels right. It's very expressive, kind of experimental, and a lot of it is based on chance. The lights, because I have to get them high up into the trees, it's not always the same every time. It can't be duplicated, and it just kind of takes on its own unique patterns. This year I did stuff a little bit differently. So I've got the magnolia here, I've got the pure white at the bottom, trunk wrap it with the warm white. This year too, I did a couple things differently as well. I try to incorporate more large bulbs and more LEDs this year to try to keep the power down. For the large bulbs, they're nice because I can kind of socket them however I'd like and make whatever color schemes I'd like. I've probably got well over 20,000 individual lights out here this year. I put some of my lights even into the neighbor's yard. She was kind enough to let us a little bit. So you're able to see this light display from up to several miles away at certain angles. You can see it from,
The mountain, probably.
right, you can see it from the top of the mountain. You can see it for a couple miles around, which is unusual. I mean, you can, again, go to the most elaborate displays, and you can't see them from more than a block or two away. I'll admit this isn't the most orderly looking light display, but I enjoy going big with it. And I've got my own unique ways of making the lights real high and real massive.
Pretty impressive.
Well, thank you, Chris. Any other questions you had?
What was the method of you getting the lights up? How did you do it? Like, did you use a line, like
I
a
use
ladder?
a sling and a line to pull them up. I've got a golf ball on a string. It's a little bit elaborate. I've got some help from some we'll call them elves. I've got some help from the North Pole. But otherwise, yeah, it's a lot of a unique way of doing things. But people seem to like it, and I enjoy putting them up. And I'm gonna give out candy canes here, and with the virus and everything, why not try to make things a little bit festive?
Oh, of course. Well, thank you very much for talking about the lights, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.